Hi guys, today this is the fourth part of the read aloud for Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So we left off on page 59 and I'm gonna read until page 71. Thursday. I guess Principal Bottoms finally went a little too far with the new rules because kids are starting to push back. But this isn't about hall passes or bathroom rules. This is about fudge dogs. If you've never heard of fudge dogs before, it's because my school is the only place you can get them. And that's because they were invented here. It actually happened by accident. Last year, the school tried introducing some healthier options at lunch and they replaced beef hot dogs with tofu ones. And let's just say they weren't a big hit with the students. So that's what happened. Did you get your answer right in the last one for the comments? The school had hundreds of uneaten tofu dogs, and they were planning on just throwing them all away. But when a cafeteria lady named Miss Pardsner dumped the tofu dogs in the trash, one of them fell into a vat of hot fudge that was being mixed for that day's ice cream sundae bar. Shake, shake. I guess she got curious, so Miss Pardsner took a bite of the fudge-covered tofu dog, and when she did, she knew she had just invented a whole new food type. Choo-choo. A few days later, fudge dogs were officially on the menu, and from that moment, they went on sale in the cafeteria, and they were a smash hit. Fudge dogs are here! Yeah. In fact, they were so popular that the kids in the first two lunch periods were buying up all the fudge dogs and reselling them at a higher price to the kids who had lunch later on. And Ricky Fisher made a killing doing that. Cafeteria sales went up by 60%, and the school even held an assembly where Miss Pardsner got the recognition she deserved. Thank you, Mrs. P. Now there are Fudge Dog Fridays, where it's buy two and get one free, and you can get all sorts of toppings at the Fudge Dog station, like rainbow sprinkles and miniature marshmallows, fixing the bar. The school even held a fall Fudge Dog festival, where there are all sorts of Fudge Dog themed activities for the whole family. Dunk Fudge Nose. Me and Riley entered the Fudge Dog Tower competition, but once we got ours 4 feet high, the whole thing collapsed. Other schools in the area heard about our fudge dogs and tried to create their own, but apparently they used beef hot dogs and it wasn't the same. Some kid from Slacksville actually broke into our school on Sunday night to try and steal our secret recipe, but luckily Miss Pardsner was working late making that week's batch of fudge dogs, and she caught them in the act. Fudge dogs have become such a big deal at our school that we recently replaced our old mascot with one named Fudgy. And now other schools hate coming to our gym to play us in basketball. Squirt. People around here just love their fudge dogs, so you can probably imagine how shocked everyone was to come to school and find out fudge dogs had been cancelled. Sorry kids, no fudge dogs. What? Principal Bottoms was the person who made the decision. The school hired some company to help figure out why test scores had fallen so sharply, and their answer was that fudge dogs were at the root of it. Apparently, visits to the nurse offices have skyrocketed ever since fudge dogs were introduced, and kids have been missing a ton of class time. I've never personally got sick from eating a fudge dog, but I'll admit that whenever I have more than one, I don't feel like I'm at my best. And a lot of kids have gotten into the habit of taking a nap after lunch, especially on Fudge Dog Fridays. Snore. Zzz. Even though everyone knows fudge dogs probably aren't good for you, it was still a shock when they got discontinued. And on Monday, students staged a walkout to protest the decision. Bring back fudge dogs! Principal Bottoms tried to calm things down by introducing a new fun food to the menu, and Fudge Dog Fridays got replaced with Macaroni Mondays. The school even put posters up in the hallways to try and get kids excited. But serving a bunch of angry middle schoolers macaroni was just asking for trouble. Fling, glop, blop, slip. Things got so out of control that Principal Bottoms had to meet with the student council to see if they could come up with a solution together. Principal Bottoms said he would allow fudge dogs back on the menu as long as kids only had one apiece. But the student council said that was too harsh and the limit should be 2 per person. So they split the difference and landed on 1.5 fudge dogs per student per day. And even though nobody was completely satisfied, it seemed like a good compromise. Shake. But if you're wondering what happens to all the extra fudge dog halves, Miss Pajner created a whole new food type for the second time in 6 months. And that's gotta be some kind of record. Fudge dog fingers are here. New. Okay, I'm going to start reading from next time on Diary of a Wimpy Kid Read Aloud. Who do you think this is? Put your answer in the comment section. And once again, if you already read this book, don't give a spoiler alert. Bye. See you next time.
Bye.